Hello everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. First of all, let me apologize for my absence over the last 2 days I was meant to post, so Monday and Sunday. I just got a new puppy, as well as my other puppy. So it's, you know, if you've had a dog, how difficult the first few weeks can be, the first few days can be. I'm extremely tired. I'm extremely absent-minded, but I have a great video that I'm very, very much looking forward to doing today. So as you can probably see from the title, I've been sent some products from Stylevana. I'm just really excited to try out some more K-beauty. So as I just mentioned, Stylevana have sent me these things, and this video is very kindly sponsored by Stylevana. And they are an online shop where you can buy some amazing Asian beauty and fashion. I've explored their website quite a bit, and it always seems to be something new that I have yet to discover. So that's always exciting. Like the products I'm sharing with you today, I don't think I have used. And okay, no, I used one of these, but I don't think I've used anything else. They have been amazing and given me a 15% off code to share with you all. I'll put that right on the screen here and in the description box below. So you can get 15% off some of my absolute favorite brands. McQueen, Thank You Farmer, COSRX is on there also. But also brands that I haven't really used before, like RiRe, which you're gonna try today, and CHICO, which is another brand that I haven't tried yet. So I'm very excited to get on and try those. Like I said, I'll leave that discount code in the description box below for you. So I do have here a cleanser and a lip mask, but what I want to do is I want to save those at the end and remove my makeup with it. So I have washed my face already. I wasn't wearing anything, so I just did a really simple cleanse. And let me just say, I don't know much about skincare, so I'm not going to really recommend like my products to you, but this is actually one product that I've used before. This is from COSRX, and this is an AHA BHA clarifying treatment toner. So this is almost like a renewing, resurfacing treatment, and it really helps to improve skin tone and texture. I have actually used this myself, and I use it on my nose quite a bit because I have a bit of a weird kind of texture around my nose. I'm very weirdly dehydrated and dry in that area. Although it is an AHA and BHA, which some people can find quite a lot for their skin, I do find this one to be quite gentle. So in the areas where I am slightly dehydrated, as long as I follow up with a good skincare routine, I'm absolutely fine with this. I do actually prefer this to use in the evening, only because in the morning I may use something else just for reasons like going out in the sun, for example. I always wear sunscreen, but especially something like this that helps resurface the skin, you kind of want that protection. You want some protection on the skin. So I prefer to use it in the evening when I'm in bed in the dark. And of course I'll use sunscreen the next day, but I just like that extra protection, you know? I just put a tiny bit on a cotton pad here, and I'm just gonna use that very gently on the face, avoiding my eye area. I have been using reusable cotton pads recently in my like professional kit. I have this thing where if I'm out and I see something, I like to stock up, and I found a pack of cotton pads and they just keep popping up everywhere. So I'm trying to get through them and then carry on using my reusable ones. So next up we have the RiRe White Pure Goat Milk Serum. This is a brand I haven't used before, and this is skincare I haven't used before. I do really like to use serums as an oily person. If I'm wearing makeup that I want to last through the whole day, I'll only use a serum and a primer if I want it to stick, but that's very rarely. I always usually follow up with a moisturizer also. So this says it's whitening and anti-wrinkle. Let me just tell you something about Korean cosmetics. When it says whitening, it doesn't mean to lighten or bleach your skin in any way at all. It's kind of lost in translation, and it means to give your skin like more of a glow, to even it out a little bit more. So it's a bit of a misunderstood translation there, but it does not mean to bleach your skin in any way at all. Oh, it smells so nice. It smells really clean. I like to concentrate my skincare in those areas where I'm a little bit more crusty, a little bit around the nose. My skin, you know when you just don't get any sleep and it's like your skin really pays for it? Oh, I need a nice like sit down try session. This is lovely. Serums tend to pack more of a punch when it comes to ingredients. So when a serum says it's anti-aging, you bet I'm all on that. So I mentioned getting a new puppy, and it's been a little bit difficult. We already have our dog Winnie, who is a year and 8 months now, and it's very difficult trying to get them to, you know, play nicely and sort out who was who in the pack, and obviously she's in charge. But sometimes it's just very like, listen, if you're a dog trainer, just go ahead and message me on Instagram, so I need your help. See, that feels amazing on the skin. This is why I like to use serums on incredibly oily people like myself, is because it sinks right into the skin. There's no residue left on the skin. It just feels nice and plump, nice and hydrated, but hydrated enough, not overly hydrated. So next up, still from RiRe, we have a premium white pure goat milk cream. So again, anti-wrinkle whitening, not whitening, just evening it out and making the skin look nice and glowy. Oh my god, this makes me feel like royalty. You know what that smells exactly like? Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. Smells exactly like it. Let's give it a little go. Oh, it has the most incredible smell. It's that kind of like clean, almost jasmine, but not overpowering and not overbearing. I don't think it is jasmine, no. It smells very similar. If you've ever used a Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, it smells very similar to that. Quite similar in texture, but not as thick. Oh, that feels amazing. Okay, so next step to me is the most important step in any time ever, and that is sunscreen. So they have sent me the Aloe Soothing Sun Cream, SPF 50 PA++++. So very high protection. This is from COSRX. There's something, I think I said this before in my other video, there's something about Korean sunscreens where they just know how to make really great sunscreens that give you really great protection, but they don't feel like heavy sunscreen. It doesn't have that thick texture and that smell. Now, I'm not actually going outside today, but usually I'll do my ears, take it down my neck and on the back of my head as well. Listen, keep that skin as young as we can, away from that sun. So this is again from RiRe, and this is the Fork Eyebrow Tint. This is the shade Grey Black, and it's one of those like comb-like, let's see if I can focus this. It's one of those fork-like combs and brushes, and I'm always a little bit kind of suspicious of these because I know they're meant to give that kind of like microbladed feel. So I'm just going to brush my brows up. How awful this eyebrow is. I haven't done anything. I need to do my eyebrows. I need a haircut. When I look at my brows, the areas I like to fill in, I don't like to do it too crazy. So I kind of like to fill in these gaps on the bottom here. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I love that. I'm gonna go with the direction of my hairs. Okay, cute. I'm gonna run a little bit of brow gel through them just to give them a little bit more depth. Yeah, I really like that. I like the definition it's given on the inside corner here. Yeah, I like that a lot. I really like how it's filled in the inside corners, but it's added like brush strokes, hair strokes, instead of just looking like... So I have two really cute palettes we're going to use. I'm just going to whack on some eye primer first. So I have two palettes here. I have the 6 eye palette from RiRe, and this is a very nice like neutrals. Let me tell you something. I've mentioned this in a few videos before. Don't throw these away. These disposable applicators are incredible for glitter. They're incredible for glitter because they're so dense and so firm. They pick up so much product and it just kind of whacks it on. So keep those, don't throw them away. And then I have the One Shot eyeshadow palette from CHICO. And you know I'm loving these deep purples. So let's make it dark and moody today. Yes. And I want to use these too, so I don't really have much color choice. So I'm going to go into this palette from RiRe first. And I think I'm going to go for this warmer kind of brown down here, and I'm gonna let's do just like a nice smoky eye. So let's start that here. Now ideally what we want to do is cover my really tired under eyes. So we'll take this quite far down when we get to the bottom. So I'm going to dip into this palette here and use this really deep looking red. This looks incredible, and I kind of want to wing it out a tiny bit, but not too much. Just build it up in this corner. And where we've made that kind of solid shape, we just want to buff that out. And the way I like to buff out points like this is by going over it like in the triangle shape. So like this, not like just buffing anywhere, but really kind of concentrating and making sure I'm making that triangle shape. Brow hairs all interrupting. I really need to sort out my eyebrows. Let's make it quite vampy and deep. Let's take that red right here. And then let's take this really deep purple here and really darken things up. I always really like to show with Korean products, like Korean beauty and the imagery is just so incredibly stunning. How natural and how skin-like everything looks. It's really amazing, but I think that puts people off in the like the Western world, because obviously we have a slightly different style where we like to use a little bit more color and have, well, more coverage. And I think it puts people off, but you can build up good coverage from Korean products. I'm just going to tuck some of that purple right into that little bit there. So I do want a slightly like cut creasy situation, so I'm just going to cut the crease a little bit. We'll make more of a halo, but like a really gentle halo. So I want to leave the top quite light, but there's a really nice kind of like fleshy pink tone just in here. But I just want to add to the outside corner right here. And I kind of want to mix in that red, just tap it very gently into there. Just going to blend that in. I'm not going to press, I'm almost going to hover that brush over those colours and just tap and gently rub those colours together. And then there's an incredible gold just there, so let's just tap a tiny bit of that down the centre of the lid, just to give a slight shine. So I'm going to do a bit of concealer and foundation, and then we'll carry on with the eyes. Okay, so foundation and concealer on. I'm just going to take the purple from the One Shot Eye palette, and I'm just going to use that right up here. Just going to gently buff that out. I'm going to take it really low because I'm tired. If you're already tired, just make yourself look even more tired, and then everyone will be like, oh, you're not tired, it's just your makeup. What? And there's this really cute kind of lighter gold in the RiRe palette, and I just want to use that on the inside corners. I have a hair in my mouth. Just like here. Just to kind of match that gold, but they're slightly different textures. This one seems to have more of like a shine to it, whereas the other one's more of a glitter. So I just want that glow almost from this colour. Also from RiRe, it's great that we're getting to try everything. We have the Luxe Gel Liner, and this is a pencil liner, but it's one of those ones that just winds up. It does kind of self-sharpen, but I noticed there's a little sharpener in the back here, which is really cute. I love it when they do that. So I'm actually just gonna line the bottom waterline. I'm actually kind of stopping where the gold starts. I'm just going to buff that in with the brush that we use to apply the purple under the eye. We do a little bit just on the lash line here. Ew, that went on really smooth. These gel liners are amazing in general because they just kind of stay on the skin. They glide on really easy. They're completely like waterproof, water resistant. I don't mean just that brand. I like the gel pencils in general. So we are going to go in with the matte powder now. This is a loose powder. It does come with a little sponge inside. I personally like to use brushes. That's just me. So this is the mint color. It's slightly green, so it's going to help to reduce any redness in the skin. It also claims to give a smooth, poreless finish, like a blurring powder. Smells good. I appreciate a good smelling product. It has definitely blurred the skin a little bit. It's very matte. I didn't expect it to be so strong. You really don't need that much product, so I definitely maybe wouldn't use the sponge for that. I think a brush would be a really, really good alternative to get a nice, more natural matte. So last but not least, for the makeup, we have a RiRe Triple Shading Powder. So here you can see there's 3 different shades in there for sculpting. I'm actually going to start by mixing the 2 lightest together and kind of making that more my contour. You can see it looks more like shadow. The reason why I'm skipping the last one, I'm probably going to use it as bronzer because it has more of like a warmth to it, whereas this is more grey in tone. It's almost colder, so it actually looks like shadow rather than like bronzer. That really is a perfect contour shade. It's quite cold. I don't think that deeper colour is going to bronze. Oh, actually. Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to almost like dust over that very slightly with a deeper shade, just to add a little bit of warmth into the face. I actually think now I've used all the 3 colours, it would be quite nice to just mix all of them in together and actually just go in and do that contour and maybe use a separate bronzer. It's actually quite smart. It kind of like levels everything out for you. So it's not too grey. Okay, I'm gonna put something on my lips and then lashes and we'll be finished with this look. Okay, so this is the finished look. I love the eyeshadow pigmentation, the texture, the brows, the pencils, everything was really, really great. My skin feels amazing. It's not too oily. Let me just tell you something, that powder was extremely, extremely matte. So I did have to go in with a setting spray to kind of boost it up a little bit and add a bit of a more of a glow back to my face because it was very, very mattifying. So if you are incredibly oily, I think that would be a really, really great choice for you. For me personally, I'm oily, but I do like to have a bit of a glow to my skin. But yeah, I'm very, very happy. I'm gonna go and try the cleanser and the Bubble lip mask I have from RiRe also. Actually, no, let's just do that now here. So it says our lip mask features soft micro bubbles that gently remove dead skin cells from your lips to moisturize and smoothen your lips. So let's give it a little go. So it has a nice little pump there, which is great. I thought it was going to be a stick for some reason. Oh god, you can feel like little bubbles happening. It's definitely bubbling up and you can kind of feel it. It's not tingle because tingle is the wrong word. It's bubbling on my lips. Okay, it's been on for a few minutes. Let's just remove that with some water. They feel really good. They feel really smooth. I definitely got rid of... It's just going to sound really gross. Listen, I'll be honest. I haven't really been looking after myself the past 2 days, obviously because of new dog reasons. But I've been getting like, you know, when all this dead skin starts to gather in like the areas here, it's kind of removed all that. It feels really, really nice and smooth. That's great. So the cleanser here, this is Killing Star Cleanser. Oh, I love that. I love the packaging. Killing Star Cleanser is a one-stop cleanser which melts from skin, waste, and even the thickest makeup. Nice. Dust kill capsules gently roll on the skin and remove old dead cells, excess sebum, and blackheads without any irritation. Remove your makeup in one shot with Killing Star Cleanser. You don't need many steps and it will leave moisture. Okay, well, let's do it then. Let's get these off. So I'm going to use this as a double cleanse. So I'm going to go straight onto the face with this first to melt all my makeup away. Yes. And then what I'll do is I'll rinse this off and then I'll go in again with a cleanser. There's nothing more satisfying than taking off your makeup. Yeah, but then I'll go in again and use it like an actual cleanser that with water, you know. It really has melted everything away. Look at all that redness coming through. Okay, so I'm gonna do my eyes properly with like a nice makeup remover and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. I've just used this cleanser in the bathroom to take everything off. So I did a double cleanse. You don't always need an oil or a balm to double cleanse. You can just use your own cleanser twice, I believe. So first of all, I just pumped it straight out and went straight into my skin and it really dissolved that makeup. And then I went into the bathroom and lathered it up a little bit and used it on my face and my skin feels so smooth. Oh, I'm so tired. I just really needed a nice cleanse, you know. Actually, I'm actually gonna go back on with some of that serum. Like, so I'll prep for the day. Now I'm here. You only realise how pale you are when you take your makeup off. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that video as much as I did making it. That was like spa time for me. Some amazing products that we've discovered there as well. I think this might be my favorite, the cleanser. I know that's really weird because I'm not like a skincare kind of person, but the cleanser was absolutely incredible. I'm feeling really refreshed and revived actually. Thank you so much again to Stylevana for sponsoring this video. I will leave a link below to all the products used in this video and my discount code where you can get 15% off. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for joining me again and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.